Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G playing. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
I had an opportunity to move to Miami. My homeboy was going to record in engineering school at SAE, and you could like use the studio to record for free and shit. So I went up there to take advantage of that. And Michael Clayton and Marcus Spears, football players, we grew up with them. They kind of was helping with our labor at the time. Mike had a avalanche, burnt orange with ostrich in it, 26-inch dubs on that bitch. He sent it to Miami for us to have a vehicle while we was out there at the school. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me tell you, we from Baton Rouge, right? That's how I knew I was a country ass nigga, man. We had that truck out there 3 days.
3 days.
Nigga came by the studio. Well, we in the studio. Somebody came in there. Man, somebody trying to steal our truck. We ran out there with that iron, ran the niggas off, right? My homeboy like, man, let's go put the truck up at home. We stay in these condos that is gated. You got to come through security to get in and everything. We gonna put the truck up. Man, we go upstairs, go to watching Shadows or some shit. Man, like 30 minutes into the movie, you hear the truck crank up. It got, it got that big motor in that bitch. You can hear that bitch. We go run out on the balcony, that bitch pulling off. Nigga took our transportation, man. Went bust that bitch down, broke all the steel column, took all the ostrich out, took the rims. It was just a base truck. We ain't ever gonna cost like 15 grand just to get it back functioning on some just bullshit ass. Man, we like, fuck that truck. Now we stuck in Miami taking taxis, bumming rides like we some bullshit ass niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Shit crazy, bro. That just show you some real, that's like, I was like, man, we be watching Bad Boys and all that cocaine cowboy shit, man. That shit for real out there, man. Them niggas living on some whole other kind of time. For real. So, fast forward, while we going to the school, my nigga meet a nigga from New York that was like a D-boy, but he had to change his life trying to do the music. The nigga was like best friends with D&Y who owned the Rough Riders. Yeah. This is my first time going to the Hit Factory. I done been to the Hit Factory buku time with Birdman, buku people. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna get there too. Anyway, I'm at the Hit Factory on the strength of the nigga from New York being cool with D&Y. That's the niggas who own Rough Rider. At the time, DMX is there, supposed to be rehabilitating and working on his album. Man, do you know I hung out with DMX for like a month straight?
Damn.
Every day, man. Me and this nigga sit on the couch and watch another professor, man. This nigga just sit there and laugh like he ain't never seen this shit before. And that nigga used to, them toy helicopters that cost like $3 grand, that's made out of real metal and shit, that was his hobby. He'd just fly that shit. Dude, this nigga was paying like $200 an hour to be in the Hit Factory and was not recording. Was just flying the fucking helicopter and watching another professor and fucking with hoes.
Damn. So when he passed, I know it hit you, kinda.
Not really, cause I'ma keep it G. I don't like celebrities. I wanna be a celebrity, but I'll never be as pussy and like how that ego shit, son. Like I used to be around them, but I hate a nigga that try to always let you know like who they is and who you are. Like, nah, son, like I used to be around them, but I bumped heads with Birdman. I was in Birdman house in Miami in the 360 condo that go all the way around. That Wayne shot the fuck these niggas. He shot that video in there, I think. Yeah. But London on the track is my cousin. When he got signed to Rich Gang and Birdman and shit, I had just got locked up in 20. Me and London was living together. Man, we slept in an apartment with no furniture together and just paid the bill because we was at the studio. Yeah. We just had air mattresses and we just paid the bills in that bitch and went to the studio every day for like 6 months. I got locked up on a bogus armed robbery charge. On U.S. Marshals hit Atlanta, Baton Rouge. Them bitches were looking for me. I ran for about 10 months. Then everybody was like, turn yourself in. So crazy thing, I had paid a lawyer to go get with my judge to give me a bond set because I was on papers. And I was trying to get to where I didn't have a probation hold. Yeah. So my lawyer went got it to where I had a bond set before I even turned myself in. Some shit that's unheard of.
Yeah.
I had a $5,000 bond on armed robbery.
Wow. I ain't never heard of that.
Stroke. I had dropped the bag on the front end, so the bond was nothing. Tell you how bad the U.S. Marshals had a hard on for me. When I go turn myself in, I'm finna bond right out because it's nothing, right? Them bitches put a fugitive hold on me, a U.S. Marshals fugitive hold on me because of I was on a gun charge paper in Florida. And I caught that while I was staying with my NBA partner. I had got shot with me and Travis, who ran Dead Game with Kevin. People think Kevin and Travis got shot together. It's me and Travis got shot together. Me and Kevin both had dreads. People thought I think when the nigga shot off in the crowd, they thought I was Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?